Okay, this is going to be our Finding a Degree Plan video. And the first thing you need to do is choose a degree in the university you want, and then you need to find that degree plan at that university. So not every degree plan is at every university, so this may take a little looking, but remember what I said before of I'm not asking you to choose the rest of your life today. I'm just asking you to look up one that you're going to use for this project. So if you aren't really sure what you want to do, this is just a chance to look into one option. So once you've decided on something you want to look up, the easiest way is to go to this bar at the top and then just type in what you're looking for. So degree plan is really what you're looking for. And I'm going to look up Texas A&M. And this makes a good example because I get to this page, and this is where, depending on what university you're looking for and even what degree at that university, it's different on every one. Figuring out how to go about looking up on web pages what you're looking for in universities is an important skill to have. So I might click on this part right here, and I look up. This is a good point to say this. Undergraduate is bachelor's degrees. That's what we're looking for, bachelor's degrees. Graduate programs is master's and doctorates. You're not there yet. We're looking for undergraduate. But if I click on this, it seems to just bring me back to this page. So this is where I have to look over here on the sidebar. Oh, look, here's what I'm looking for. Degree plans, electrical engineering, bachelor's of science. That's what I'm looking for, bachelor's of science. And I like this as my example because this page, the electrical, happens to be kind of weird to look at. They've just got 1 year at a time here, and you click on these buttons, and it takes you to the different years. So this is what you take your freshman year here. I'm going to show you a few others just so you can see that they're different at every university. This one is the civil engineering degree at A&M. Here, they have the first year listed here when I go look it up. Here's the first year up here, and then they tell you some stuff, some footnotes, and then here's the other years here. So it's all on one page. Here is one from mechanical engineering from UT. They've got it all on one page, but it's not clickable links and you can't get a lot of information other than just the names here. But it is all on one page, so it's very nice. Here's another one at Texas A&M mechanical engineering degrees where they have it on one page, but they have it more in a flow chart. Here's what you take your first year. Here's what you take in your second year. So depending what university you're looking at, you're going to see different ways that this is laid out. So we just went through, we chose a degree plan, and you've now found your web page that you're looking at. Now you're going to go here to the engineering career, click on this, and open it up. Go, File, make a copy, save it to your Google Drive, and then you're going to type on the one you saved. You can't type on mine. Once you've done that, fill out your name, fill out the kind of engineering you're looking at and what university. Then I want you to start filling this information out. Where is your university located? City, state, or if it's in another country, include the country. Give the exact name of the degree. In some of these, it's not just electrical engineering. For instance, you might have this electrical and computer science. In many cases, and especially at universities outside of Texas, they may have other engineering degrees other than just straight civil engineering or whatever. So fill in the exact name of the degree, and now we're going to figure out how many credit hours you need. It's a good thing we watched the video that talked about what is a credit hour. So this is probably going to require some math. They very often don't tell you what the total number is. If we were looking at this one on electrical, you'd have to add up each of these semesters. 16 plus 17, 17 plus 16, and so on each one of these. Remember on that video where she said most people only take 12 to 15 hours, and she recommends only 3 to 4 classes your first year? Notice that these all have at least 5-hour classes here. I also want to point out these that have 4 hours, remember what that means. It probably means that there's 3 hours of class plus a lab. And remember, a 3-hour class is about 12 hours by the time you do 3 hours in class plus 9 hours of study for each one of these. These classes that are 2 hours here that's probably 2 lab periods, 2 3-hour classes a week that you have to go and sit in. So when we're finding the total number, again, we are finding the total number of hours, so we need to go through and add up every semester all the way across. On this one, the civil engineering one, you need to go through and add up all the semesters, add. Notice here at the top they added up these two here for 33, and then down here they added up these, totaling 33 plus 95, that's 128. Here on this one, again, you're going to have to add up and total up all of these semesters here to get your total. On this one, here's the totals across here. You're going to have to add all those totals up. And then you're going to put that number here, however you do it. In Texas, they call them credit hours. Sometimes they just call it hours. That's what you're looking for. This number is going to be over 120, probably in the 120 to 140 range. And then I want you to give me the address, whatever this address is here, you're going to put it on here. Just copy paste it right there so we know what it is and you can come back and look at it later. Then I also want you to take and copy and paste your degree plan here. If you have something like this, you're going to have to use the snipping tool and snip each one of these and place them all on this page down here. Notice it says it's okay if you go to more than 1 pages. The important thing is that you make this part big enough so you can read it. For instance, if you were trying to do this one here, this would be too small to read. It's better to let it go to the next page so you can read it. Here, I just closed that one by accident. Here, this one you need to probably snip this in parts. A lot of the time, copy and paste doesn't work so good, but snipping tool does. And in this case, you can add this extra bits that they have on here, or you don't have to add these extra parts. That's up to you. On here, this page clearly would be the one we would put on there. But you may need to do snipping again to get it all on. And then here on this one, again, you might want to shrink in your page so you can see it, but that might make it too small, and you might want to just use your snipping tool and put it on in a couple of different parts. So that's what you're going to do for this part 1. When you get done with this, you're going to print it out and come get it checked for a grade.